All right, we are standing on top of 200 plus inches in the heart of the Sierra Mountains there, talking about Kirkwood, California for the final stop of the 2009 North Face Masters of Snowboarding, presented by Primaloft. Frankie Alswag coming at you with my man Mark Sullivan. Mark, what are we talking about here today?
Well, 87 inches of snow this week, and the snow continues to fall here at Kirkwood. Perfect conditions for a big mountain event.
All right, well, the stage is set here. The final stop of the 2009 North Face Masters of Snowboarding, presented by Primaloft, Kirkwood, California, starts now.
The North Face Masters, Kirkwood.
Well, the 2009 North Face Masters of Snowboarding, presented by Primaloft, of course, a three-stop series. We started things off in January. Stop number 1, Snowboard, Utah. Great competition. Our women's champion throwing it down, getting things done, Shannon Yates.
And Shannon Yates rode fast and aggressively. She had smooth runs, and she also stomped all her airs, taking home the victory.
All right, congratulations. Hats off to Shannon Yates. And on the men's side of things, hard-charging, technical lines, going big. Of course, the men's champion, Matt Annetts.
Yeah, Matt Annetts riding the north side of Baldy, and Billy going through those rocks there, but doing it with so much style, stomping landings, going into and out of impossible situations with fluidity.
All right, well, Matt Annetts taking care of business. Moving on to stop number 2, Crested Butte, Colorado. Kept it in the hometown there, the champion of the women's division, Susan Mole.
And she rode the same line as our top male competitors, and one of the best women riders that we saw all season, and our champion in Crested Butte.
Also, our overall champion from 2008, also keeping things in the hometown on the side of the men, talking about Mr. Cliff Diamond.
And Cliff Diamond, Billy going his way down that slope, but keeping that fall line descent going, and then throwing the front flip.
All right, well, stop number 1, stop number 2 in the books. The stage is set for the final stop here, the 2009 North Face Masters of Snowboarding, presented by Primaloft, Kirkwood, California. Day 1, lookout vista at the venue, approximately 700 vertical feet, pitches of 30 to 40 degrees steep, loaded with rocks, loaded with features. Let's take things to the top. It is on.
Starting off, far lookers right. 3, 2, 1, dropping.
That are getting back in touch, and it's a pretty good feeling. Yeah, it feels pretty good. I get a lot of double takes when I'm coming around the corners, and it's mostly pretty nice. Yeah, it's mostly pretty alright, because most kids give me credit for being down with it when it was back in the day, back when things were way different, when the youth of today and the early 7 seconds taught me some of life's most valuable lessons.
Bell having himself one here, Mark.
Man, I'm almost beyond words. I'm so impressed with that 360. He sent it.
And the kids will seem too skinny. There's gonna come a time when she's gonna have to go with whoever's gonna
make some noise, Kirkwood. That's how you get it done on day 1. Rylan Bell.
The true scene leaders forget where they differ and get big picture, because the kids at the shows, they'll have kids of their own. The sing-along songs will be our scriptures. Gotta stay positive. We gotta stay positive.
Look at him charging now through the middle of his run, going fall line.
We gotta stay positive.
Take care of business in a hurry, Ryan Egan.
Man is there. Look how pumped he is.
When the chaperone crown is the king of
All right, well, Ross Baker getting things done out of Reno, Nevada. Currently off a 6th place finish. The North Star final stop of the Duke Tour in the pipe. So a great all-around rider bringing it to the big mountains here in Kirkwood.
One thing that started with a positive change another thing to see on through. And we couldn't have even done this if it wasn't for you.
No hesitation. Ooh, and a very nice stomp there.
We gotta stay positive. We gotta stay positive. We gotta stay positive.
Well, day one, Kirkwood, California. Lookout Vista in the books. What do you got to say about it all, Mark Sullivan?
Well, amazing day of competition out there. Saw some big air, some big stomp landings. Also, some of the legends coming out, so it was a great day of competition.
Big story, though, today, Mark Sullivan. A couple surprises there from our top two riders of the overall series, Matt Netz, Cliff Diamond. Their run's not quite working out for them.
Kind of shocking. Those guys are some of the most consistent riders out there, and they had some pretty big mistakes in their runs. So, you know, tough breaks right out there, right out of the gates for Matt Netz and Cliff Diamond, and we'll have to see how it shapes up tomorrow.
Well, definitely not accustomed to seeing riding from two great riders and competitors like that, Matt Netz, Cliff Diamond. Not sure what happened there, and an unfortunate end so far to their runs here at the 2009 North Face Masters of Snowboarding. All right, tomorrow, the final showdown, the final throwdown of the entire 2009 North Face Masters of Snowboarding Series presented by Primaloft. We'll be throwing it down on the forbidden terrain of the Cirque here in Kirkwood, California. Skiers left-hand side, lookers right-hand side, the forbidden terrain. Always a good show. And you can check us out on thenorthfacemasters.com for all the action live, 1:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll see you all tomorrow.
The North Face Masters, Kirkwood.